to Dome Valley Raceway here in Wellton, Arizona. We missed a few of the first pairs here in the fourth and final qualifying session for all of the heads-up categories. Tommy Zaval on the Project X car going out and running a nice 294 pass, I believe. And then we saw Paul Graham and Eric Brown run a couple of 290s. 97 for Paul Graham, so finally getting him into the field, and a 96 with a 2. So that'll seed Eric Brown solidly in second place, unable to get just that little extra oomph to get the top spot from Cody Hoffman. Going to see a few competitors that are not able to make the call here. Just talking with Jared Crawford. Bill Ogle, which we will adjust the Q1 and 2 posts, was driving Terry Crawford's Yabba Dabba Doo, the Fred Flintstone car. And they pushed a head gasket on the last pass and are broke for the weekend. But his teammate, Jim Nafziger, Yabba Dabba Doo racing the Barney Rubble car. Barney's an alcoholic here on the right of your screen. A little too quick there for Jim Nafziger, running a 294 with a 9. The closest you can get under the index, 3014 for Damon Hall. That's going to be his best number of the weekend in the cranky Fiat bodied altered out of New Mexico. Competitors trying to get that perfect 295 with an O here in qualifying for top preliminary. Make sure you guys go and share this live feed. We will be posting the link to it after it's complete onto our Facebook page. But if you guys want to go and share it so that people can watch it as we are live, if you don't mind sharing it, don't forget to subscribe as well. Next pair, top eliminator. We've got Mr. Mike Brock in the purple unicorn. Looks like he is being told to go to the opposite lane. Starters trying to get him over. Cody Hoffman is set to be in that far lane, tower side of the racetrack. Cody Hoffman sitting out, running double duty this weekend, A-Fuel and top eliminator. A-Fuel, a heads-up class, no index on that. And last qualifying pass, he decided, hey, let's jump in the top eliminator. Runnered up last year in the point series for that class, and goes out and runs a 296 with a 1 to take the top spot in top eliminator qualifying.
He's going to line up against the first class qualifier, the 142 smooth side for Cody Hoffman.
Mike Brock taking back the #1 spot there. Final session, 295 with a 3 at 111 miles an hour, 108, 296.6. A bracket car there for Cody Hoffman. Running a 96.1 and 96.6 there on top Eliminator. Not too shabby, a good light, and he will be in the winner's circle with that combination. But at 295 with a 3. That is going to put Mike Brock on top of the leaderboard here in top Eliminator qualifying at the winter shootout here in Dome Valley Raceway. We're in live with World Sand Drag News in Wellton, Arizona here. Wind has calmed down a little bit here in the afternoon, which is really nice. And this is going to be your 4th and final session. So we get the track cleaned up here. Want to take a moment to thank our coverage sponsors. One of our season sponsors, Racing in the Dirt out of Cleveland, Wisconsin. You guys can check them out at racingdirt.com. If you are trying to go fast in the dirt, the sand, or the mud, you want to go check out racingdirt.com. They can do everything from individual parts and components to help your race program all the way up to complete chassis builds. I know they actually have a really nice C10 that is an MRA Outlaw Pro Stock vehicle. It's been run with a big nitrous motor and I believe a screw blown combination in that car. So that is for sale. Check that out. I believe Racing Dirt has reposted that. So we see the Hoffman crew. Want to thank Silverback Offroad Speedway. Even though we're clear across the country here, if you guys go check out Silverback Offroad Speedway, Mears, Michigan's premier sand drag strip, hill climb, and short course racing. Their 2026 schedule is out, and you guys can go and look at all the events that they have going on there between their sand drag track, some of the enhanced short course racing that they're going to be having this year for UTVs, as well as their annual hill climb on the property. And if you're planning the trip out there, you might want to visit the Silver Lake Sand Dunes, which are conveniently located just outside the track. And if you want to go enjoy that without hurting your race car, you can hit up Silverback Off-Road Rentals. So they've got Jeeps, side-by-sides, and ATVs. They do hourly rentals all the way to like full-day excursions. So you can take the whole family out and enjoy the Silver Lake Sand Dunes. I want to thank Southwest Sanitation Services for jumping on board for event coverage here at Dome Valley Raceway. They provide all sorts of portable restroom needs for all of Yuma County. So all the restrooms that we have here at Dome Valley Raceway provided by Southwest Sanitation Services. And of course, if you are looking at anything for job sites or corporate events or anything that you need portable restrooms, hit up Southwest Sanitation Services. And last but not least, Hickey Racing out of Las Vegas, Nevada. They're campaigning the lone small block entry in the top alcohol rinks. That screw-blown small block Chevy. Conventional bore space on that small block. You know, Eric likes to poke fun of the spread bore small blocks. So he's like, I'm running a real small block. And if you want to go and rep some of those real small blocks, you can go and check Hickey out at their camp. They've got Hickey Racing t-shirts for sale, white, black. They've got a few hoodies left if you're on the smaller or larger size. And I believe they got some kid sizes too for the little ones. So if you are looking to rep Hickey Racing, rep some small block stuff, just hit Eric up if you are here at the event. And if you are watching from online, just send him a message over Facebook, and he'll get you guys handled on some t-shirts there. Once again, if you guys go ahead and make sure you give a follow. Here we're trying to grow the YouTube page. We want to bring this to more people. And if you could go and share this to your own social media or send it to a friend, that would help us get more people watching this live. We will also, once the stream is complete and we got all of our cars here for the fourth and final session down the track, we'll go ahead and share it. But obviously that won't be live. So if you want to watch it live here with us as the action is happening, you got to do that over here on YouTube. I know people like the Facebook lives, but Facebook is making doing lives not as fun. So off to YouTube we go. You guys can also watch Paddle Talk. We just dropped episode 100. We took a little bit longer of a break over the holidays than we wanted to, but that episode ended up being like 4.5 hours, and we talked everything in the sport of sand drags, past, present, and future. Got the whole crew of World Sand Drag News reps, all kinds of diverse opinions and knowledge bases, different parts of the U.S.
Again, Craig Durning, if you could please bring that plaque back to the tower so I can give you the correct one, please.
And I will say too, if just a little PSA, if you want your track featured on World Sand Drag News, your race team, anything like that, you know, shoot us over some content. We love to share new stuff in the sport. Tracks, we're looking for your race results so that we can go and post those and talk about them on Paddle Talk. So please get with us. The more that you share, the more you get talked about. The way this all just keeps going around in a big circle down a hill, and we keep this snowball rolling. So we're continuing on here. Top Eliminator Racing action. Should be having the next pair come out shortly here. 295 with a 0 is the target that we're trying to hit here. Of course, they're making me wait here, and I'm going to want to go up and get some up-close interviews, and of course, as soon as I do, that's when they're going to fire them up and send them down the track. So we'll wait here for this next pair, and then we'll get you guys a little bit closer action up from the staging lanes as we continue on. 295. Then we're going to head into A Fuel and top alcohol competition. After that, A Fuel is a 4 to 6 cylinder class, unlimited engine combination with that, any fuel. So you'll see a lot of turbocharged entries when it comes to that class. Some boxer style flat 4 engines, V6s. We've even gotten an inline 4-cylinder motorcycle powered mini buggy dragster deal from Mike Goodale, GWI Racing. He's snowbirding down here in actually outside a quartzite, I believe he said, and just decided to come and bring the car over here. Ran a nice 324 pass his first session in A Fuel. Next up here, Las Vegas, Nevada, is Mark Puños. Here in the near lane, far side of the racetrack, is Tristan Graham in the Whiskey Business Buggy. Too quick for Tristan Graham, 289.2. I think that might be a career best for him, at least in a long while. 312 at 102.68 for Mark Puños in the Speed Demon. So we'll see. I know Tristan trying to go for that double A buggy record, currently hit by Mr. Rick Morris in the heavy metal buggy, 279.2. The time for that, 123. So still got a little bit to pick up there to shoot for the world record, but heading the right direction or the wrong direction if he's trying to slow that thing down for top Eliminator.
So 289 with the 113 mile an hour for Tristan Graham. That's a breakout, but nonetheless, takes down the speed of that car.
Once again, this weekend's coverage brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Offroad Speedway, Silverback Offroad Rentals, Southwest Sanitation Services, and Hickey Racing. If you'd like to get involved with World Sand Drag News on a sponsorship basis, just hit us up, DM us on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll get back with you. I know I've got a few that I have to reply to, some inquiries, so if you are one of those people, I have you on my radar. Just been a little bit busy getting ready for start of the season here, Dome Valley Raceway, and just dealing with, you know, getting out of the holidays and all the crazy busyness with new family. All right.
Southwest Sanitation Elite Farming, the sponsors on this hot rod. He's going to line up in the left corner. Currently, he's sitting fifth in the updated standings at 2.92 seconds. 2.982 seconds. We get A fuel cars. We get you guys up to staging. A fuel cars. We get you guys up to staging behind top Eliminator. And this is what's crazy about this top Eliminator class. Paul Graham runs qualifying round 1, 2, and 3 with a breakout. Then jumps from the bottom to fourth with a 2.973 and shows the young kids how to do it. You go all the way to 7th before you get a 10th of a difference between first. Well, first and 8th is just over a 10th of a second difference.
And we're still waiting. Do want to get some good shots here, Tommy. With that Southwest Sanitation sponsored Blown Looney dragster. Remember, folks, if you are a sponsor, you get some photos from us for each of the events. So if you are a racer or have a business that you have a sponsored racer you want us to get photos of, it comes with your package. After this fourth session, we do have two gamblers coming up, ATV and a car gambler, here to round out the evening of Saturday racing action here at Dome Valley Raceway.
He's going to line up against the buggy they call Frisky Business. This is Kylie Graham.
Just waiting for Tommy Zavala in the Blown Looney and Kylie Graham in Frisky Business to round the corner here, fire up. We will try to get you guys all the results from Friday's racing action as well as the Saturday classes. We get those all posted up this evening, so be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna look to see where the next event is going to be, but we're probably looking at another West Coast race because I know a lot of the East Coast sand drags right now we got just a little bit cold, so we're waiting more for the springtime to come along there. Once again, make sure you guys are subscribed here on YouTube because that is where you're going to see all of the Paddle Talk episodes first. Now that we're back into the regular season, these will be weekly drops. And the next episode we've already got in the can, going to be one all about being back here at Dome Valley Raceway in March for the East versus West National Challenge. So some preliminary information on that class.
Left in the football game. Broncos put it in the end zone.
Thank you, Stephen.
27. Point after pending. Looks like we're finally going to get that Hickey Racing and Frisky business race.
All right, here we go. Frisky business, far side of the racetrack. The Lone Looney here in the near lane. With a 6 for Tommy Zaval at 109 miles an hour, 305 with a 4 at only 93.95 for Kylie. So not sure if she let off a little bit early there or if just not carrying as much mile an hour as some of these other racers.
Both drivers going to fall on their previous times.
But that is not going to better either of their qualifying efforts here. We'll see if we got any more top Eliminator cars in the lanes. Otherwise, we might be moving on to A Fuel. Smoking a lot here from Mike Goodale. Smoking a lot there, Mike. Smoking a lot there. Ooh.
See that pipe right there? That goes to the turbo. I think it's got a crack in it.
Hold on, I don't know.
That's kind of what it's looking like. Do you guys have a welder? Do you guys have a welder with you? No? I'm sure somebody's got something if you want to try to patch it up.
Yeah.
Well, tough luck here for Mike Goodale. Turbocharged Suzuki powered. See that cool little Pro Mod trans, external transmission here in his mini dragster. So he'll go and tow it back. Hopefully they can find something to repair it. Got two more here in the A fuel ranks, ready to make some passes. Number one qualifier, Greg Johnson. In Excess Racing, Mario Tavares Enterprises. I like the Sanrail Manufacturing Co. old school sponsor on there. So last lap was a 276 with a 6. Definitely heading in the right direction for you guys. What was that? Some good data you were talking about, really trying to figure out data on it, and you were talking about how it was slipping a lot. So what did it look like for that pass?
Joe slipped a little bit on that last pass. Put a different clutch in it, so we don't have a baseline on this clutch.
Okay.
Added a little bit of boost to the car. Try to get it up to speed.
All right, a little bit of boost, new clutch in it, and we're gonna try to get this thing to slip a little bit less going down the racetrack. Bust this thing into the 260 mark. Jordan. Okay, so we didn't get a mile an hour. because they had the timing cone fell down for that. So we had no clue what we did that, but a 305 now. So 305, 315, I believe that is going to take over the B buggy, the double B buggy record, but we're definitely looking to back up that 305 now, right? Do we have any ambitions of maybe getting into the tubes? That is the goal.
Let's do it.
All right.
Break the ice here.
Hey, you know what? The weather's looking good right now. We're going to try to see if we can get this turbocharged Nissan into the twos here. The Cubic Bucks machine. Quintal's doing an awesome job here. Pops the attention to detail that he put into this car, restoring it. Definitely one of the prettiest machines out here on the property. Originally a Charlie Starnes built chassis. Quintal's bought the car, restored it beautifully. Track is getting finished up here. And we've got 2 top alcohol cars yet to make passes. Once again, coverage brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Off-Road Speedway, Silverback Off-Road Rentals, Southwest Sanitation Services, and Hickey Racing.
Cubic Bucks rolling in on the right lane. call 3.070.
3:07. That is going to be good enough to back up the BB buggy record. 284 with the 9 for Greg Johnson in the Excess Racing dragster. Not the number they wanted to look for, but as they said, they have a new clutch in that car. This is going to set the baseline for their tune for eliminations on Sunday.
They're not a buy, single pass here. Remember earlier this afternoon, they did not make the call for qualifying run.
Couldn't reach my hand clear over there. Sorry, son.
Doing good. You got to talk to your son about trying to give me a high five when he's out on the track.
Yeah.
He came over and was trying to high five me. I'm like, okay, Tris, I'll see you back at the pits. Come on.
He's happy, man.
Hey, 289. There we go. Yeah. And you finally slowed it down enough with that 97.
The football game is headed to overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're going to talking to here Mr. Excavator himself, Paul Graham, doing battle on top of limit. I'm not sure where that puts you into the 4th or 5th, somewhere in there.
That's all right.
But it's a tight field, especially the top half right now. So it's going to be good for eliminations on Sunday. Yes. Assuming everybody stays together, I already know that the Yabba Dabba Doo entry is broke. Push a head gasket on that with Bill driving it. So legged it out a little too long the last pass. I don't know if that's head gasket push out before or after that, but you know.
Who knows?
Yep.
He's got a little lean, I think.
Yes, definitely. So we got.
Don't fix it, bring it back.
Yeah.
They're just racers, man.
Just racers.
They're competitive racers, too.
So having a good time here at the Winter Shootout here at Dome Valley Raceway. Got the whole triple threat crew out here.
I guess looking forward to March, too, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there.
We're not advertising anything for Lake Elsinore yet, are we?
Not yet. Not yet.
We want to, though, don't we?
We want to. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, us, myself and Paul, we want to go racing in our backyard. We don't want to have to drive 4 or 5 hours to these racetracks anymore.
I don't know, man. We have to support all of them.
We do. But it's nice to offset some of those events being at home. Closer at least,
Over in the staging area, it's going to be the right lane.
I think we should do that with having all the stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Going to bring
Yep.
him in and get him staged.
Get more cars together at
Yes,
one
sir.
race,
Definitely. All right, we'll keep on the coverage here. Good luck to Mr. Paul Graham as we get into Sunday eliminations. .292 with a 1, best pass, and finally got the thing to go straight. That is going to be the #1 accomplishment there for the Hickey Racing team. Once again, they are one of our event sponsors, so if you want to go and support them for supporting us, go and buy some t-shirts. Hickey Racing over at their trailer, or hit up Eric Hickey online. 292.1 at 116.87. That'll put him into the #2 spot for top alcohol over the other Eric Brown, as it stands currently.
We see the mark. Hickey drug the wheelie bar all the way out to about the 40-foot mark.
So I know they were doing some adjustments for rollout on the tires. Trying to put a little bit more power into it. And that pass, I liked it. The last pass, they did a little quick burst for the 3rd session. What's that going, Terry?
How you doing?
I heard you had Bill driving for you this weekend,
Yeah, I did.
and he pushed a head gasket out.
Yeah, it seems that way.
See what you get for not driving your own car.
Yeah, I know. I just don't give somebody else a shot at it.
Yeah,
But
you
that's
know.
all right. We're gonna go sit some super glue back in there, and we'll be back again. Not this week, but next week.
There we go. There we go.
Good to see you.
Absolutely, Tyler. Are you sticking around for tomorrow? Support your teammate. All right, cool. We'll see you there.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. All right, Eric Brown in the delayed reaction dragster. It's going to be alongside Nick Schultzman here in the Blue Bayou altered that gave us a little bit of excitement in the third session. He went a little long and ended up in a bit of a ditch at the top end of the racetrack. But they got it all cleaned up and ready to go here for the fourth session. Yeehaw! Nick sitting at that number one spot with a 277.9.
Fogging up on him.
And once again, he is our top alcohol and top fuel altered world record holder, ET and mile an hour. We'll see what he's got here for the fourth session.
They're on.
Key is to get this thing nice, A to B, and not put it in a ditch this time. He's going to be running alongside Mr. Eric Brown in the delayed reaction car. You had your other buddy Eric take the number 2 spot away from you, so you're going to try to go and step it up and get like a 91. 91 with a 9. There, just to rub it in a little bit. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to do that here. Eric Brown in the big block. Delayed reaction. We're going to scratch this out and put an A in there for the next race. So we got tracking one more pass here.
Are we running them?
I don't know what their plans. Yeah, as a duel. Okay. Okay.
Go. You get old, you have to do that, so that's all I do.
I do need to
Left,
know.
okay.
Behave yourself.
From the left to right, and I just want my right hand.
Behave yourself. So good?
It's really good that when you get older.
Yeah.
What do we know, right?
No.
What about knowledge? If the knowledge, I would be doing this for 39 freaking years. My car's not here, though. Yeah.
So this will be our last pair here for top alcohol qualifying. We'll wrap up our fourth and final session. A few people electing not to make a pass here. And then we'll head over. We're going to have car and ATV gamblers. It looks like we already got a few people loading in the lanes there for those classes. Now we'll wrap up our Saturday here at Dome Valley Raceway here in Wellton, Arizona. First of 5 events for the Points Championship here at Dome Valley Raceway. Coverage once again brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Offroad Speedway, Silverback Off-Road Rentals, Southwest Sanitation Services, and Hickey Racing. Make sure you guys support those to support us. And don't forget to share this live feed with your friends. We'll post it in a little bit here afterwards on our Facebook. Make sure you are subscribed and have that bell clicked so you get all of the notification alerts. For when we go live, when we post new videos. Yeah?
Can't leave. So we
Down to 120s?
down to 120s, and we put the clip back on the top of the wheel.
Okay.
And then I went over there and I pulled the clutch lever in. You can actually hear it.
What did you turn it to?
I didn't touch it.
You just left it at 8 or 8 or whatever.
It actually hits it.
Yeah.
See, when the pass when you made it was all
It did.
blubbery?
Well, yeah, and it did when I was in the staging. Because I went and did it, and I was like, okay, cool, it's fixed. At least it'll leave, and then it didn't go on it. So I'm like,
So courtesy of Lead by You, dragster making its way to the racetrack. Extracurricular activity from earlier this afternoon. The time on that one for Schultzman, and Brown goes 2920 to bump him to second.
second place going to go to 292.0 himself, Eric Brown. Just edging out Eric Hickey. And a nice 283 with a 9 pass. 123.29 miles an hour. Looked like he was misfiring a little bit. Mixing up some cylinders. So definitely a nice back to basics pass there for Nick Schultzman. Rather not run as quick as he'd like
ATV and car gambler
versus
registration is closing now.
having another spill at the top end.
Well, that's a bummer. I need you guys to get to staging, please. All ATV and car
So that is going to wrap up qualifying here. Make a nice test hit. Hey, nice A to B. Nice A to B. Shut it off early. Got it over there. All right. We'll get you guys the qualifying order here posted up this evening, along with winners from all of the classes here Saturday, as well as we'll try to go back and get some of the Friday winners set for you guys. So we like to get those race results. You guys have been watching live here, World Sand Drag News here, Dome Valley Raceway 2026 Winter Shootout. Coverage brought to you guys by Racing in the Dirt, Silverback Offroad Speedway, Silverback Offroad Rentals, Southwest Sanitation Services, and Hickey Racing.